The year was 1922, a time when the world was still reeling from the aftermath of the Great War, and the Roaring Twenties were just beginning to take shape. In the Valley of the Kings, Egypt, a thrilling discovery captivated the world, drawing the attention of scholars, adventurers, and the general public alike. Howard Carter, a British archaeologist, unearthed a tomb that would forever change our understanding of ancient Egypt. It was almost untouched for over 3,000 years, a time capsule from a bygone era. Inside lay the remains of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun, a boy king who ascended to the throne at a tender age. The world held its breath as news of the discovery spread like wildfire, capturing the imagination of millions. Who was this boy king? How did he die? These questions echoed through the halls of academia and beyond. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was not just a historical event. It was a moment that bridged the ancient and modern worlds. It was the start of a mystery that continues to this day, a puzzle that has intrigued generations of historians and archaeologists. Tutankhamun's tomb was a treasure trove of artifacts, each piece telling a story of a civilization long gone. Golden chariots, exquisite jewelry, and everyday objects painted a vivid picture of his life and times, offering a glimpse into the opulence of the ancient Egyptian court. Yet the most captivating find was the king himself, lying in eternal slumber. He lay encased within a series of gilded coffins, his face covered by a golden mask that has since become iconic. This mask became an iconic symbol of ancient Egypt, representing the grandeur and mystery of a civilization that continues to fascinate us. It also fueled a global fascination with the boy king and his untimely demise, sparking debates and discussions that have lasted for decades. The opulence of the tomb and the young age of the king sparked numerous questions, each more intriguing than the last. Why was a ruler, who died so young, buried with such extravagance? What secrets did his tomb hold? What led to his premature death? Was it a natural cause, an accident, or something more sinister? These questions fueled intense speculation and gave rise to numerous theories, each adding a layer of complexity to the enigma of Tutankhamun. Some researchers pointed to accidents or illnesses, suggesting that the young king may have succumbed to a tragic fate. Others suspected foul play and political intrigue, hinting at a web of deception and power struggles within the royal court. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was not just about uncovering the past. It was about confronting a mystery that crossed millennia and challenged our understanding of history. It was about confronting a mystery that crossed millennia, a puzzle that continues to captivate and confound us. The world waited with bated breath for scientists and historians to decipher the secrets hidden within the tomb, hoping for answers that could shed light on this ancient enigma. Could they unravel the truth behind Tutankhamun's death? Could they piece together the fragments of history to reveal the story of the boy king? The world watched, eager for answers, as the mystery of Tutankhamun continued to unfold, captivating the hearts and minds of people everywhere. Tutankhamun ascended the throne around 1332 BC, a time of great change and uncertainty in ancient Egypt. He was just a child, perhaps 8 or 9 years old, when he became the ruler of one of the most powerful civilizations in history. His father, the pharaoh Akhenaten, had instigated a religious revolution that would leave a lasting impact on the kingdom. Akhenaten replaced the traditional Egyptian pantheon with the worship of a single god, the Aten, or sun disk, which was a radical departure from centuries of polytheistic tradition. This upheaval caused significant social and political turmoil, as many resisted the changes imposed by Akhenaten. Tutankhamun inherited a kingdom in disarray, with a society divided and the traditional structures of power weakened. He was a young boy thrust into a position of immense power and responsibility, facing challenges that would test his leadership. His reign, though short-lived, marked a period of restoration and a return to traditional religious practices, as he sought to stabilize the kingdom. He reversed many of his father's radical religious reforms, reinstating the worship of the old gods and restoring the temples that had been neglected. He reinstated the old gods and moved the capital back to Thebes, a city that held great historical and religious significance. Despite his efforts, Tutankhamun's reign was brief, lasting only about 9 years. He died under mysterious circumstances around the age of 18 or 19, leaving many questions unanswered. His untimely death has puzzled historians and scientists for centuries, leading to numerous theories and investigations. It continues to spark debate and speculation about the cause, with theories ranging from illness to foul play, making Tutankhamun one of the most enigmatic figures in ancient history. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 provided a unique opportunity to study an Egyptian pharaoh. This monumental find by Howard Carter and his team opened a window into ancient Egypt that had been sealed for over 3,000 years. However, the technology of the time limited the extent of the examination. The early 20th century lacked the advanced tools we have today, making it challenging to conduct a thorough analysis. Initial investigations conducted shortly after the tomb's discovery relied heavily on X-rays. These X-rays were among the most advanced medical technologies available at the time. These early images provided the first glimpses into the secrets hidden beneath the king's burial wrappings. They allowed researchers to peer through the layers of linen and resin that encased the young pharaoh. The X-rays revealed a surprising amount of information about Tutankhamun's physical condition. They offered insights into his health, injuries, and even his stature. They showed that he was a slight youth, standing at around 5 feet 6 inches tall. This was relatively short for a pharaoh, who was often depicted as larger than life in statues and carvings. The images also revealed a fractured left femur, suggesting a possible cause of death. This significant injury could have been life-threatening, especially in an era without modern medical care. Some researchers speculated that the fracture was the result of an accident, perhaps a fall from a chariot. Chariot accidents were not uncommon in ancient Egypt, and such a fall could have easily caused severe injuries. However, the X-rays also raised more questions than answers. The limited resolution and clarity of the images left many details ambiguous. They showed a depression in Tutankhamun's skull. This finding added another layer of mystery to the young king's death. This led to speculation about a possible blow to the head. Some theorized that he might have been struck, either accidentally or intentionally. The limited technology of the time prevented a conclusive determination of the cause of death. Despite the groundbreaking nature of these early examinations, many questions about Tutankhamun's life and death remained unanswered, leaving a legacy of intrigue and speculation that continues to this day. Section 4. Modern Medical Mysteries, CT Scans, and New Insights. Decades later, advancements in medical imaging technology provided new tools to investigate Tutankhamun's demise. In 2005, a team of Egyptian scientists conducted a comprehensive examination of the mummy using computed tomography, or CT scanning. This non-invasive technique allowed them to create detailed three-dimensional images of the king's body. The CT scans provided a wealth of new information about Tutankhamun's health and the circumstances surrounding his death. They confirmed the presence of the fractured femur. However, they also revealed that the fracture occurred shortly before his death. This finding cast doubt on the theory that the fracture was a long-standing injury. Furthermore, the CT scans revealed other intriguing details. They showed signs of a cleft palate and a clubfoot. These conditions were relatively common in Tutankhamun's family line. They suggested a degree of inbreeding among the Egyptian royal family. Section 5. The Accident Theory. A King's Untimely Demise. The discovery of Tutankhamun's fractured femur fueled speculation that an accident might have caused his death. Some researchers theorized that he fell from a chariot while hunting or during battle. Chariot racing was a popular pastime in ancient Egypt. It was also a dangerous one, often resulting in serious injuries. The location and severity of the fracture, however, raised questions about the plausibility of the chariot accident theory. The femur is a strong bone. Breaking it typically requires significant force. Some experts argued that a simple fall from a chariot might not have been sufficient to cause such an injury. Moreover, the CT scans revealed that the fracture occurred very close to the time of death. This finding suggested that the fracture was a major contributing factor to Tutankhamun's demise. It also implied that he did not survive for long after sustaining the injury. Section 6. Whispers of Conspiracy, the Assassination Theory. The unexpected death of a young ruler often gives rise to suspicions of foul play. Tutankhamun's case is no exception. Some researchers have proposed that the boy king was the victim of a political assassination. They point to the political turmoil that characterized his father's reign. They suggest that Tutankhamun's death may have been orchestrated by those who sought to seize power. Several individuals had motives to eliminate Tutankhamun. One suspect is Tutankhamun's chief advisor and eventual successor. Held significant influence during Tutankhamun's reign. He may have seen the young king as an obstacle to his own ambitions. Another suspect is General Horemheb, Tutankhamun's military commander. Horemheb was a powerful figure in the Egyptian court. He may have aspired to the throne himself. However, there is no direct evidence to support the assassination theory. Section 7. What lies beyond the tomb? The question remains, was Tutankhamun's death the result of a tragic accident, a fatal weakness, or a cold-blooded assassination? Each theory has elements of truth that keep the mystery alive, and despite scientific advances, no single explanation has emerged to fully solve this ancient enigma. As we peer into the shadows of history, the truth may never be fully uncovered. Tutankhamun's final secrets may be buried with him, sealed behind the carved walls of his tomb, shrouded in the dark magic of an ancient era that may never fully release its hold.